I'm Molly from Molly's Home Cooking Channel. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making my mother iconic bread for the holidays. This beautiful bread will stand out like a jewel on your holiday table, and I promise you, you will get all the compliments from your family, friends, and from your guests. Let me show you how. We will start by preparing the dough. Sift 4 cups of all-purpose flour. In 1 cup of lukewarm water to touch, add 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast and 1 tablespoon of sugar. We are creating the perfect environment for the yeast to multiply. Mix well and set aside till foam appear on top. To the flour, add 2 tablespoons of sugar and the yeast mixture that already fermented. Start mixing with a wooden spoon or with your hand. Add 1/4 cup of oil and mix again. We're mixing till no longer we can mix with a spoon. The dough is very tacky. Now we move mixing with our hands. Gradually add 1/2 cup of water, 1 drop at a time, and fold. By holding the bowl in one hand and the other hand is doing all the folding, scraping the flour from the side of the bowl towards the center. The dough will feel very sticky, very hard to work with. That's what we need to achieve. A wet, sticky dough. Do not attempt to add more flour. Add 4 tablespoons of soft unsalted butter, 1 tablespoon at a time, and fold. By adding the butter, we will get a rich, velvety dough. After adding the butter, the dough will feel like it separates from itself. Don't worry, just keep folding. It will come together. Add 1 teaspoon of salt and fold the dough over it. Continue folding till all salt incorporates inside the dough. Cover the dough and let it rest for 10 minutes. By resting the dough, the gluten relax and develop, and kneading will be so much easier. Lightly flour your working area. Resting the dough result with a soft, flexible dough, very easy to work with, not sticky at all, hardly need to flour the surface. Knead the dough for 10 minutes. Take a piece of dough in your hand, shake it, and see if it doesn't turn apart. If it's hold itself together, it's mean gluten developed. You can stretch it between your finger to check the window light or to check if it doesn't tear. If the dough is holding itself, it's mean it's ready for proofing. In a large bowl, add 1 tablespoon of oil. Place the dough face down and flip it. Make sure dough will cover with oil to prevent dryness. Cover the dough and let it proof till it doubles its size. Oil your hand with a little bit of oil and deflate the air. Fold several times, cover it, and let it proof second time. This allows the dough to develop more flavor. Don't skip it. While dough is proofing, we prepare 9-inch springform pan. We cover it with parchment paper and oil only the side to hold the paper. That will make us easy release the bread from the pan. Lightly flour surface area. Place the dough and cut it for 16 pieces. About 60 grams each or 2 ounces. Now we need to shape the dough into balls. Take each piece flat gently and fold each corner. Fold and turn and hold all corners in your hands. Roll it, flip it, and hug it in your palm till you get a smooth dough. Cover the balls and let it rest. The gluten will relax. Always start with the first ball that you shaped. On a lightly floured surface area, place the ball and roll it approximately 5 by 7 inches. Flip the dough to have a smoother surface in both sides. Roll it like a cigar and place it aside. Continue rolling the rest of the dough. Always using a very little amount of flour. We don't want to dry the dough. Cut each piece to half. Place the pieces in the pan. Cut side face down. Start from the outer circle, leave gap in between. The dough needs room to expand. In between the gap, place the second circle and continue till you finish all of them. Cover and let it proof for about half an hour. In a small bowl, crack 1 egg and add 1 tablespoon of water. Beat it well till all combined. That will be our egg wash for the bread. Bread double its size and it's so beautiful. Now the time to spread the egg wash over it. Do it very gently. You don't want to deflate the dough that's risen. Sprinkle some sesame seeds on top for decoration. Bake at 380 degrees Fahrenheit for the first 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, rotate the pan in the oven and reduce the heat to 340 degrees Fahrenheit. Continue baking for another 15 to 20 minutes, depends on your oven. Immediately release the bread from the pan and place it back in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes without the pan, that all sides will bake properly. Now you have a beautiful, delicious bread. Crispy outside, tender and moist inside. Great for any occasion, for any meal, great for sandwiches, and even great for French toast. I'm sure you will love it. Enjoy!